La ilaha illallah. Atifal Seyni Bafal bi la ilaha illallah. yaay sama xarit yaay sama xarit yaay sama xarit suma reyee gànnaar ma rek boo yaay sama xarit kay doxal contentement bu baax ci liggéey bi ngeen di liggéey ci réew mi yàlla rek moo am fay yàlla leen yàlla fay kilifa yi nag ñooy groupe Gambian Cultural Simba ñu doon groupe boo xam ne nii maanaam ci internet rek tun jimun jiitu sakk jiitu salaama li yelbut doomi kene jaay na ñaay woonaa la ci saw ñëw na ci saw ñëw na ñëw na ci saw na ba ci saw ñëw na ñëw na gam ba ci saw ñëw na ba ci saw ñëw na ñëw na gam kuy sa jaabu yaay kuy sa jaabu yaay solo kuy sa jaabu yaay solo bilaay sama yaa nga tigi jorba yàlla ko ma fa ñaay gawlooy gawlo fi ci kanta gene yaay mar la fanaano amari ngoone aram mbaay di ñaax ma ndaw lu may sa joor woonaa la gene fàtte lay baaxu waaw waaw sa taaw yaay sa loxo kuy sa taaw yaay sa loxo kuy sa taaw sa loxo ilaahi yaay ay waay Sidi Muhammad yow naabo argaay yow daabo ay silay sala ay aha mumin ay samba dara golle ma xanjang digi digi mbey digi na tambe gene ay fadli ba wow al khari ngoni waaw dege khari ngoni kala hajo salamay diram laak moko war jagandela kuma lo ñaay wolu naan madal may sa jox wow bi may hooni do duma déglu waxe noonu so begañu dem ba réew Gambia ya dem ba dar bay bay momay nino ya dem ba dar bay bay momay noy bay dar wona mama ya dem ba dar bay Pati soja kami corona ni madar bay so bagañu de Gambia réew Gambia sore nay Dembadaru bayo dembadaru al khari ngone dega khari ngone Gala haja salam bay lele assalamualaikum jaro alaikum digi me abame yenda toni ke fadlay baaxo dembadaru bay Salali Muhammad wali Muhammad yow dama yalla ji rito fata darunta alla ñeeri yagal ñeeri may ñeeri ko faan kay na jaay lu ko bota fay fit du ko xañ ndax doole jaabari lo Salali Muhammad wali Muhammad sakaja artike jal fi ya hadi bayt amot farmori bulal farahati mori bulal jala lalata ma di sadi do moreng ma mori wa ma adrekum domi kende leydon sa fulay ma fulay morodi gay Kalau air mi jejak saw katakan Jai Kunda Armomin Armomin La lay sama lay sumana la lay nema ilolay lay sama lay sumana lay nema ilolay ma dila ji dila wolo jalal gama dila ji ay dila wolo jalal gama dilay suñu papa jali ba ko yaate makum ngay suñu baay ñaaw ñi nga bañi jooy doomu yaay Basiru Mbay ay woona la Basiru Mbay pa may tabaxay sa baay doomi garmi nga doomi geer bu de jooy dama koy naxe ñaari ndeer jali ba la bëgg jali ba doomu yaay ñaaw ñi nga ana papa jali ba man woona la dëgg waaw Gambia jox nañ la bopp amari ngoone aram baay ji ñaax ma daawul may sa coor suñu papa jali ba woo naa la direk jali ba fana way ba mu waye lu mu wax jali ba fana way ba mu waye lu mu wax jali ba fana way ba mu waye lu mu wax jali ba fana way ba mu waye lu mu wax mu nan dindi kala ñinken 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 mo kama ñinken kana ñinken ka dindi ma suñu papa jali ba wona la nit ko baax Gambia yaay seen naanaan dëgg baay wona la samba yaani ngaan tigi joor na waaw tigi joor na Bara Mbay bi xew ci jamono ñun ñoo ko moom Bara Mbay bi xew ci jamono ñun ñoo ko moom Bara Mbay bi xew ci jamono ñun ñoo ko moom Bara Mbay bi xew ci jamono ñun ñoo ko moom Bara Mbay bi xew ci jamono ñun ñoo ko ay waay bu sa taaw yaay solo xon fecc bu bees bongo 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 xale bu ko mën nii nga koy def urak jëj urafay gës urafay gës jeexagul fi may ne wala bu ko defee ñu tëjee ko last track jërëjëf waaw acca doo fekkee fi may ne wala suma xew la yaa fay jiitu kuy dooro man kuy saa moomi baale eni baas moomi baale bilaay suñu baay Gambia amel nañ la njukkal yàlla mooy tete jaam ñi dëgg yàlla moo la tete yaay suñu baay jàpp nañ la baay du baax nii la war a mel suñu baay bi soo sante Jallo mbaa bopp la jéeri sa xol dafa yi nice soo sante Jallo da nga yi baax a baax nit ki nag lu mu am yaayam a ko liggéey ci kër baayam loolu moo tax su génnee mbooloo topp sa gannaaw loolu yàlla ko dogal yow suñu baay ji woo naa la jëlal fabal nagul jay naa la maa la ko leebal te maa la koy fayal bay sa jikko yiw na sa jëmm ji man duma si doyal looloo tax maa lay wayal bay dee daatil awul ma rëkk bëngo ñu yënga ngeewe nit ku def lu baax dañu koy wax sa jamono lu baax dañ koy wax ana faramareer yi ñoo ana faramareer yi ana faramareer yi ana faramareer yi ñoo ngi kuy faramareer da ngay bëri jom kuy doomi tukulóor xol ba day rafet xal do xalal kuy doomi soose xol bi day rafet doxal doxalal mana hono lay woy lay lay la la tami daana noon daana lay doon jaaraama suñu waaji day la sama yaame ngaan laala baaxu góor ñu xorde ma war a mbaay woo yaabaleen acaleen jërëjëf 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 merci thank you jërëjëf okay yeah.
Oh, a round of applause one more time for the Zimba Association performers. They have definitely livened things up here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency, honorable ministers, distinguished guests, and of course, our educators who keep us in check. It is now time to officially begin this prestigious event. Please rise for the national anthem of the Gambia, please. The national anthem, please. Just give them while they sort out the technicalities. Well, whilst we're all standing up, some of us can remember when teachers used to punish us by standing up and asking us 2 times 2, 2 times 4. If you get it right, you sit down. If you don't get it, if you get it wrong, you still stand up. So this is not that kind of, stuff. But okay, so now I think we are ready for the national anthem. In underserved communities, particularly in the Gambia, founded by Alassane Suso, a Gambian-born educator, honored as the 2019 New York State Teacher of the Year. The foundation focuses, The foundation focuses on providing high-quality professional development for educators, establishing schools to enhance educational infrastructure, offering sponsorship programs to support students' academic journeys. By empowering both teachers and students, the Namie Foundation aims to elevate the quality of education, fostering national development and ensuring that students strive academically and as contributing members of society. In collaboration with the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education and the Gambia Teachers Union, the Namie Foundation established the Gambia Teacher Prize, which we are in right now, second edition. This annual award seeks to recognize and celebrate exceptional contributions of teachers in the Gambia, elevate the status of the teaching profession, motivate educators to pursue excellence, foster community support and collaboration in education. Through this initiative, we honor educators, hard work and dedication, inspiring a culture of educational excellence across the nation. Let us take a moment to appreciate the Namie Foundation and its partners for their unwavering commitment at empowering educators and transforming education in the Gambia. A round of applause, please. To formally welcome us, it is my great pleasure to invite the Vice Chairperson of the Namie Foundation, Mrs. Bintu Suso, to deliver the welcome address. And no pressure, Bintu. Bintu, we know teachers have heard every speech imaginable, so you've got a tough crowd.
His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, honorable ministers, our national panel of judges, our regional panel of judges, our selection committee members, the United States delegation to the Gambia, the Gambia Teachers Union, the Gambia Teachers Union Credit Union, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, the Ministry of Higher Education. Professor taught me how to say that, Mohurst. Our distinguished guests, our families and friends, and last but not the least, our regional winners from all over the country. Welcome and good evening. First of all, I would like to first recognize the chairman's parents, Alassane Suso. His parents are with us tonight. Last year, his father was in the United States, could not make it, but he was the first one here today. So I first want you all to give a round of applause to Alhaji Papa Suso, if you can please stand up. Distinguished professor of the kora. He's a master kora player, recognized all over the world. And without him, we wouldn't be here today. So welcome, sir. Thank you. I would like to welcome also Alassane's mother, who's here with us, Ajaratu Sadio Jobate Suso. Can you please stand up? She made a special dress that she donned to be here at this occasion today. All of you who are here today to celebrate our teachers, I say thank you for coming. Thank you for being with us. I'd like to say a special thank you to the National Panel of Judges. This year we have 9 of them. What's really amazing is that all of the National Panel of Judges from last year returned this year. That says a lot about the work that we're doing and the commitment that you all have, so thank you. I would like to also thank the regional panel of judges, which consists of a representative from the Regional Education Directorate, the Gambia Teachers Union, and a community member. So we have the SMCs also part of the selection process, who are part of the regional panel of judges. I know many of them travel from all over the country to be here to celebrate our winners tonight, so thank you as well. And my mother and my grandmother were here last year. Neither of them could make it because they're both overseas right now. But my mother is represented by her older sister, Ajaratu Mariama Alami, who is over there. So I'd like to recognize her as well. Thank you, Ma. So Abdullah talked about the Namie Foundation and the work that we do. My heart is always full, because with us tonight, we have a delegation of educators and education specialists and friends of the Namie Foundation who flew all the way from the United States. Some of them, there was a winter storm happening. Some of them flew all around the world, but they said, we will make it. Some of them got here without their suitcases. They still made it. They wanted to be here to support our teachers. I would like to have the U.S. delegation please stand up to be recognized. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. And as you can see, they're wearing their beautiful outfits tonight. I want to give a little shout out to King Yusuf's creation. Yusuf Ajata, all the way from Gunjur, for making those beautiful outfits for our U.S. delegation. I would like to also recognize the presence of our Lifetime Achievement Award awardee for tonight, Madam Aisa Tundao, who's sitting up front. When we did the selection from the foundation for who should be the National Lifetime Achievement Awardee for this year, her name came up, and then one of our selection committee members, Madam Mariam Machau, talked about her, and when she was done, I wanted to go to her house to meet her because of all of the things she said that this woman does for our country, so thank you. And tonight, we are missing one very special person who was the chairman of our selection committee from last year, and that is the late Mr. Kejao Turay. I'd like for us to take a moment of silence and pray for him, for Allah to grant him Jannatul Firdaus. Amen. The late Mr. Turay will be receiving tonight a posthumous award that the foundation is awarding him posthumously. I wish we could do something to bring him back, but we can't. So we pray for him and his family. We pray for his wife, Mrs. Binta Bari. I can't imagine what she's going through, but she sent her family members here tonight to receive the award on behalf of the family. So please keep him and his family in your prayers. And finally, to our winners, I always tell you, you are the celebrities here tonight. You are the reason we're all here tonight. Thank you so much for going through the application process, because we know it's rigorous. You had to fill out the application, and sometimes some people get discouraged. So thank you for having the courage to do that. Thank you for going through the entire application process, and also for being ambassadors of teachers out there. You know, we have a lot of great teachers in this country. We know that. Through the application process, we see that. But what's really amazing is that we have to pick someone, right? So you guys end up being the winners. But what I have seen so far since you've been here is that the cohesiveness of your group. I want you to continue doing that, working together and inspiring young people to say that I want to be a teacher. When you ask children in your classroom, What do you want to be? What do you want them to say? I want to be a teacher. We want to work together to bring great talent into the field of education, retain them, because we know all of the challenges that we have, education is what's going to fix it. At least that's my belief. So tonight we celebrate you. We celebrate you and your efforts and your friends and family who are here with you tonight. And we put them up at Kairaba Hotel. So they've been together for the last couple of days. And they're going to accompany us tomorrow to have a courtesy call with the Vice President. And we're just excited for you. Congratulations. And for the rest of our distinguished guests, again, I say welcome. Thank you so much for gracing this occasion. Thank you for celebrating these teachers. Thank you for celebrating Gambian education, and enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you.
I am Amadou Kamara. I am a teacher posted at Mohammedan Law Basic School. My message would be the same message that I have been always sending out to the public. Let the society see teachers as part of them. Any teacher that they see is equally a parent at some point. So you can be a teacher in one society, and in the other society you are a parent. Teachers are great players in shaping our society. So teachers deserve the best. Teachers deserve a better working condition, and everybody, every stakeholder needs to make sure that everything that has to do with education must affect that teacher in that classroom. Because in the event that any investment in education that is not affecting the teacher in the classroom, I am not seeing that investment as genuine as it's supposed to be. In advocating for quality education, if I become the recipient of this prize, I will definitely focus my advocacy in education funding. To me, education in the Gambia is underfunded, if not the entire world. But I will limit myself within the limits of my country, that is the Gambia. Education in the Gambia is underfunded. Notwithstanding, I will commend the Ministry of Education. Now, they've given schools laptops. At least schools will be able to have their data in those laptops, and that will enhance the safe data of teachers and students at the level of the school. But equally, more needs to be done. If they can equally give, like, let's say, TV sets. I know some schools have TV sets, but not all as well. So if they can have those things, it will equally enhance teaching and learning in schools. So education funding, to me, is a major problem that we have, because education in the Gambia is underfunded.
I recognize that person. I think he's sitting somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, again, tonight we are here to celebrate educators, the real architects of society. And to tell us more about this year's selection process, please welcome the chairman of the selection committee, Mr. Lamin Jaju.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. His Excellency, Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Mamadou B.S. Jallow, Honorable Ministers, Mr. Babukar Boy, Professor Pierre Gomez, Dr. Abibatu Drame, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me also seize the opportunity to single out our delegation from the United States of America, our delegation of educators. Welcome to the Gambia. I have the singular honor as chairperson of the selection committee to address this August gathering on the second edition of the Gambia Teacher Prize, organized by the Namie Foundation in collaboration with the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education and Gambia Teachers Union. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I will be remiss if I do not first of all start this statement by thanking Alassane Suso, who grew the brilliant idea of setting up a foundation that caters to the utmost need of teachers, recognition. Alongside Mr. Suso, I want to praise, and I mean it when I say praise, Bintu Jata Suso, the Vice Chairperson of the Namie Foundation, for her diligence. Bintu is so diligent that I, and even all of us in the various committees, will tend to wonder how she handles the different roles of being a mother, an organizational staff, a wife, and our vice chairperson. Bintu, keep it up. In Mbara. Next, I want to thank all my selection committee members for their sense of commitment to the Gambia Teacher Prize. We have had this day coming from very far. Knowing how tight Sunday schedules can be to civil servants, everyone has always set aside their personal something to join our Sunday online meetings. Follow-ups on text and calls. Thank you for your immense sacrifices, all geared towards uplifting the status of teachers and teaching in the Gambia. Of course, without doubt, our venerable panel of judges deserve all our commendation. Dwayne Omar, Jane Dour, and your team, merci beaucoup. To the media, let me single out VOA, Star TV, Eyeafrica Online TV, KM Online Radio, the Standard Newspaper, Fourier, The Point, QTV, GRTS, and our MOPSI communication team for their professionalism in disseminating information about the Gambia Teacher Prize. Mr. MC, I can't end this speech without lifting hats off to those who gave us reason to be here in the first place, teachers. I have heard it said, and I also read, that a good teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill a love of learning. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk said, quote and unquote, a good teacher is like a candle. It consumes itself to light the way for others. And lastly, it has been said that teachers have three loves: love of learning, love of manners, and the love of bringing the first two together. At this point, I just want to say thank you to all the teachers, everyone, everywhere, more especially in the Gambia. Ngachengalama, Al-Nimbara, Emitekati, Nuwari, Jokanjal. I rest my case. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Lamin. Next, we will hear from last year's national. We will hear from, I will actually throw a shoe at this technical guy. Once again, we will hear from last year's national winner, someone who has walked this path and lived to tell the tale. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2024 National Award recipient, Mr. Mohammed Mustafa Jan, on stage.
The Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mohamed B.S. Jallow, Minister of Basic and Secondary Education, Dr. Habibatu Drameh, and all cabinet ministers here present, the United States delegation, Chairperson and then the Vice Chairperson of the Namie Foundation, the Gambia Teacher Prize National and Regional Judges, members of the Gambia Teacher Prize Selection Committee, representatives of the Gambia Teachers Union, regional award winners of the Gambia Teacher Prize, Vice Chairman of the National Assembly Select Committee on Education, Honorable Bakari K. Baji, the admin of all tertiary institutions here present, student leaders of the University of the Gambia Student Union, student leaders of the University of the Gambia Education Student Association, International Open University, and Gambia College Teacher-Student Association. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, all other protocols duly and respectfully observed. Good evening to you all. As today marks the prestigious awards gala night for the Gambia Teacher Prize, permit me to applaud the Namie Foundation for uplifting the teaching profession and also recognizing the outstanding roles teachers play in the field of education. In this special moment, I would like to applaud the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, the Gambia Teachers Union, and all other partners for collaborating importantly for complementing the tremendous effort and invaluable support of the foundation. This prestigious award, successfully received from the foundation, continue to energize us and also made us to understand the role and value of teachers as ambassadors of education and our contribution to nation building. The winners of the first cohort of the Namie Foundation Gambia Teacher Prize have gone far and beyond in impacting lives and saving the narratives of the future generations through public speaking, developing on leadership skills, environmental conservation and awareness, empowering girls' education, encourage dropouts to go back to school, and of course, health education, and we also have educational field trip and entrepreneurship. This is a clear manifestation that we are not limited or confined to only classroom settings. The Post-Teacher Prize Award also creates an opportunity for networking and collaboration, academic advancement, and the desire for teacher motivation and retention. I therefore call on all public and private sectors for improved partnership for this great initiative spearheaded by the Namie Foundation in collaboration with the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education and the Gambia Teachers Union. To the 2025 recipient of the Gambia Teacher Prize, we celebrate you as our beacon of hope, with a hope for more productive, industrious, vibrant, and outstanding educators to be celebrated for their dedication to education in the Gambia. You are a change maker. You are a nation builder and the building block of the nation. Without you, no institution exists. So I congratulate you for your wonderful year. The prestigious Teacher Prize Award shall remain here for posterity And of course, yes, it shall be in the good books of history that whensoever we want to consult it, we can consult it and get the fact right that teachers have been celebrated by the Namie Foundation. So on top of that, I thank you for your kind attention. Thank you.
It's an honor to be selected as the recipient for the regional level, and I am looking forward for the national level. I am a person who believes in empowering women, gender equality and equity. When I came to this school also, female teachers don't take part in any activity of this school. Male teachers run almost all the activities in this school. So we have a staff meeting and I put a question to that. I told my former principal that we are not only good in the classroom, we also can do extracurricular activities just like the male teachers. I spoke to some of the female teachers and they said that the opportunity is not given, so that's why they are not taking part. So I questioned them, what happened to equal opportunities? So with that, I encourage the female teachers to take up responsibilities, and indeed, since then, the narrative in this school has changed. I coordinate the Voice of the Young Club, the peer health, and also initiated my own club. In the Voice of the Young Club, what I do is I prepare students to advocate for the right of children, to advocate for the right of their fellow students, the vulnerable and the voiceless. I encourage them to be the voice of the voiceless, and indeed, that is what they do. My message to the general public is that it is our collective responsibility to invest in education. If we want to attain the quality education that we talk about and then develop for the country to develop, we should invest in it. Let us support our schools and educators, because in doing so, we are not only building the future of the children, but also saving the future of everyone, to empower them to raise opportunities, and then to make sure quality education is being attained. Education is not a privilege. Education is a right.
That was a very beautifully well said, whoever you are. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinguished honor to introduce an exceptional educator whose dedication and innovation approach has profoundly impacted the field of science education. Amy Heis is a distinguished science teacher. In 2017, she was honored as the New York State Teacher of the Year, a testament to her outstanding commitment to her students and her craft. And now we will hear a special address from Madam Amy Heis. And yes, Amy, if you have any teacher's secrets on how to keep students quiet for an hour, please share.
I was hoping you had those secrets for me instead. Good evening, and thank you for this opportunity to share a few words. It is a true honor to be here in the Gambia, celebrating teachers and all of the vital work that we do. I am blessed to be a science teacher in the high school, secondary school, that helped to shape and mold me into the person that I am. Standing here among all of you, I feel a profound sense of connection. Even though I am part of a group that has come from America, and you teach here in the Gambia, I know we have something incredibly powerful, the love of teaching. Nope. It's a love that transcends borders. Switch your mic. It's a love that transcends borders, cultures, and even languages. It's a love of the power and promise of education that binds us together. We teachers all understand the unique joys and challenges of this profession. The long hours, the dedications, the moments where we doubt that we are up to the task, these are universal experiences for teachers everywhere. We know the struggle of limited resources, the weight of responsibility, and the sheer effort it takes to nurture young minds. These shared experiences create an instant bond, a deep understanding that we're all in this together. But what truly connects us is the heart of why we teach. It's the spark of recognition in a student's eyes when a concept clicks. It's the pride we feel when they overcome a challenge. It's the satisfaction of knowing we've made a difference in their lives. It's the deep and abiding belief in their potential, even when they struggle to believe in themselves. We are all driven by that same fundamental desire to empower our students. We want to see them succeed, to grow, to become the very best versions of themselves, to go out and achieve their dreams. We're not just teaching facts and figures and science. We're shaping futures. We're instilling curiosity, fostering critical thinking, and nurturing a lifelong love of learning. We're inspiring our students to change the world for the better. Here in the Gambia, as in America, and everywhere in between, teachers are the heart of their communities. We're the ones who plant the seeds of knowledge and cultivate the dreams of tomorrow. We are the unsung heroes who work tirelessly behind the scenes to make a difference. So as we celebrate and sing the praises of teachers and teaching tonight, let us recognize the wonderful and vital connection that we all share. Let us celebrate our shared passion, our shared challenges, and most importantly, our shared love for our students. Let us continue to support and inspire each other, knowing that together we are making a world of difference. Thank you.
My name is Babukar Sise, a teacher at Sare Luba Basic School. I have been here for almost 7-8 years now. My message to the public, if I'm selected as the national winner of the Gambia Teacher Prize, in life, whatever you are doing, whatever profession you take, you have to attach value. Value is very important. You have to do and then go extra, meaning even whatever you can do on top of your job, do it, you will have the reward. So if I'm selected as the national winner, the message to the public and to everyone is to do their work to their utmost best. Don't look at whether the head teacher is there, eye service, no. Do your best and then help the kids. They are very vulnerable. Some of them came from a very, very poor background. So we have to help them to change the narrative so that at least their lives can also be changed. So the message is attach value to whatever you are doing, because if you are being paid a job, it's the money that you use to run your family, to keep yourself. So I see no reason why if you are doing a work, you should not attach value to it. This will be my message. I want to thank the Namie Foundation. Through the Gambia Teachers Union and the MOPSI, I want to thank them wholeheartedly, because it is good to recognize teachers, whatever they are doing. This will serve as a motivation, and this will, encourage others also to keep doing good, so that their efforts can be recognized nationally, regionally, and nationally. So this is a good initiative. I want this to continue. I appeal to the stakeholders involved so that they can, factor this into their calendar. It is indeed a good, gesture. So Namie Foundation, I'm really grateful and I thank them. It's a good initiative. Let them keep the momentum.
Ladies and gentlemen, this evening we pause to honor the memory of a remarkable individual whose unwavering dedication and selfless contribution has been instrumental in shaping the success of the foundation, of the Namie Foundation. Turay was a multifaceted professional. Beyond his impressive professional repertoire, Kijao was a cherished member of the National Foundation's Board of Directors. His commitment to the mission was unparalleled. He devoted countless hours and resources, always prioritizing the foundation's goal over personal gain. Tragically, Kijao passed away in early this year, leaving behind a legacy of service, humility, and profound impact. His multifaceted contribution extended beyond the foundation. He was his unwavering dedication to justice and democracy made him a formidable figure and a cherished member of the community. Tonight, we present this posthumous award in memory of Turay, honoring his extraordinary contributions to the Namie Foundation and the field of education in the Gambia. His legacy continues to inspire us, and his spirit remains a guiding force in our endeavors. Please join me in a 1-minute silence of reflection as we remember and celebrate the life of our dear friend and colleague, Turay. May his soul continue to rest in peace. Sorry, I'm almost tearing up, so that's why you see me quiet. All right? I knew him when this process started this year for a brief moment, and he was a very electrifying guy for someone who met him for the first time. So I truly, truly hope he's resting in peace. To present this award, we invite the Namie Foundation Chairman and Vice Chairperson on stage. Mr. Jaju, if you can join us on stage, please.
It's a somber moment. Kejo and I were schoolmates. We went to the same school. We discovered each other. When I was in Form 2, he was in Form 4. It was books that made our paths crossed. I had a science book. Keja was in the science class, I was in the arts. And when he saw the science textbook with me, he called me and said, "Ndoke nyimbuko entele na faitete." And since that time, we have been Keba Anala Dindingo. And thanks to the University of the Gambia, because when we finished school, I didn't see Kejao. I only knew that he joined the army later on. I didn't see him until the University of the Gambia, where we became batch mates as well. And we completed the same year. Namie Foundation bolstered our relationship further by bringing us in the selection committee. It is said, and I read, no matter how prepared you think you are for the death of a loved one, it still comes as a shock. And when I say a shock, it is an understatement. Because, like I said, we usually have our Sunday meetings. And the last meeting that Kejao joined us, the meeting, because Kejao is so punctual and businesslike, to the point that when he is not going to be able to make it to the meeting, send text ahead of time and inform us. But lo and behold, the meeting that he ever missed, on the whole, he started appearing online. You know, he's a netizen. Kejao is a net expert. You will always find him online. It's either by text or being on social media. You know, you can't miss him. So when he went amiss, Bintu alerted me and said, "Can you check on Kejao to see if he is all right?" It didn't appear to me, because I only thought that he must have been on one of his travels, because he travels all over. He's an expert who the world seeks after. He's working with the Rwandan government to bolster their e-government system. So when he went, Ms. Bintu alerted me, and I panicked. I sent text to him. I called him directly. No response. And I didn't see my messages read. On Messenger, on WhatsApp, I decided looking for people who might have known him. I had to even call somebody in the States, Seni Marina, who shares the same village with him. He said, "No, Nake Balom, but I think he's all right. I will find out if anybody can get you his contact." I started looking for his people who might have known him. It was only through, I think, what's the name again? I got a call from one of the staff from MOPSI early morning and said, "Kejao is no more." It was a shocker for me. I really, literally shouted on the phone. And when I sent text to Bintu, Bintu said, "Oh no, oh no." Everybody was saying, "Oh no." But generally what we wanted to say is that we have lost a dear one in Kejao. Somebody who is committed to this nation. Somebody who is committed to seeing excellence. Because here is a person who went all out to make sure that he brings ICT education to the underprivileged. He funds it himself with his wife. He looks at the Arabic students and says, "You don't have ICT education in your school. I will provide voluntary classes." And New Yundum was his base. That's where he had his cohort of students who are interested in ICT education. They will come to and will give them basic technology education. We really have lost a friend in Kejao. But not to take much of your time, Kejao has been a teacher, he has been a police officer, he has been military, mortgage advisor, IT expert, philanthropist, politician, entrepreneur, technologist, social entrepreneur, security and legal expert, oil production, market specialist, finance, skills training, and employment evangelist. These are all things Kejau was. He has a love for learning. Kejau has been into the military, but prior to that, immediately after school, he did voluntary teaching. He was an agri-science teacher. He also engaged with the Gambia Armed Forces. He was part of their complaints and discipline unit at the Gambia Police Force. Former maths and agri teacher at Education Department. We used to call MOPSI Education Department. Then he studied data engineering at the University of Liverpool, studied at Cara College, and studied at West College, Scotland, studied at James Watt College, Kilwinning, went to Army Language School in Istanbul, studied computer science engineering at the University of the Gambia, and had an HND computing technology, HND computing at the Gambia Technical Training Institute, studied legal executive studies diploma at SILEX, studied and had an MSc in advanced computer science with research at University of Liverpool, studied at Institute of Financial Services, and studied at Jadamar Okula Kotlami, I think this is a Turkish school, and also did military science at Ghana Military Academy. These are all the path that Kejau traveled. You see how he had been an educator, but also a scholar par excellence. Our heart is full. All that we can do today is to pray for Kejau to rest in peace and rest in the bosom of the heaven. Please join me to say thank you posthumously to Kejau, who has been a stalwart. We cannot fill the void that he left in the Foundation Selection Committee, but we pray that Allah has His mercy on him and put him under His rahmah. Thank you for your kind attention, and I think we will award the prize. Thank you.
We would like to invite Madam Umi Bari to accept this award on behalf from the foundation for the family. Oh, sorry. Have a round of applause, please, for the memory of Mr. Kejau Turay. We keep it in our prayers. A round of applause once again. Yes. A few words from Mr. Alassane Suso, Chairperson of the Namie Foundation.
Good evening, everyone. Mr. Jaju has eloquently articulated Mr. Turay's accolades and everything he has accomplished in his life. There is a very famous American columnist named David Brooks who talks about two virtues in life. One virtue is your resume virtue, and the other virtue is your eulogy virtue. Bintu and I met Kejo summer of 2023, right after we launched our foundation. We simply met him because when we launched the foundation, we basically did not quite know where to start. And this was just 18 months ago. We didn't even have a website. And somebody said, Kejo builds websites. If you speak with him, he might be able to assist. We met with him at La Pariselle for breakfast to discuss the website. You know, he was jovial as always. And he said, can I please join so I could know what it's all about? And sure enough, he did. And that first meeting ended up being 2, then 3. And I think it is safe to say, without Kejo's presence in the Namie Foundation, we probably might not be here today. And I think all the selection committee members could agree with me on that. Because all these people who volunteer, all these people who work for the Namie Foundation are all volunteers. But it was Kejo whose consistent presence and diligence paved the way for others to also follow suit. He ended up building our website, but went more than just that, built all of our social media sites. And whenever, as they all alluded to, whenever it was time for the meetings, whether he's in Rwanda, whether he's at an airport, it did not matter where he was. A naming ceremony, a funeral, airport, hotel room, his own job, Kejo will always leave whatever he was doing to be there for the Namie Foundation. We started this foundation with absolutely nothing. We started with a sheer belief that the opportunities that educators have get the same. It was just an idea. And it was people like Kejo who made it what it is today. Whenever we got stuck, he was always the first to volunteer. I remember when it was time to deliver the applications at the regional offices last year, and we were like, how do we even do that? Oh, we have to deliver them by, taking them all over the place. It was on a morning. They needed to be in those places by Tuesday morning. Kejo had a full-time job. He said, I'm going to go. And right away, he dropped everything he was doing and went all over this country to deliver those applications. And the DSA that was given to him, he said, absolutely not. Not a butut. He didn't take a single butut from it. He said, Mr. Suso, mbela dog warranty. And he went on to do. The last time with Kejo, he went to present a Namie Foundation program to an organization. That was the last time we basically spoke with him. In other words, Namie Foundation, it is what it is today. All these teachers we are celebrating today, yes, we are the face of the foundation, but it is the people behind the foundation that made it what it is today. And those people, I cannot think of anyone more than Kejo. There is this proverb that says, when you cried while the war rejoiced. Live your life in a way that when you die, the world will cry while you rejoice. And today, we certainly are crying for people like Kejau Turay. Because as David Brooks says, resume virtues are important, but at the end of the day, your eulogy virtues are what is going to be your legacy. And Kejau, I know you are looking down on us today, because exactly 1 year ago today, he was standing right here next to me. And one thing I did not say was that he was working on an important project in England that week. And he dropped that project and he flew back home to be here with us. We did not fund a butut of his ticket. I can go for hours talking about Kejau, but I do know one thing. He is in a better place because he has lived his life not for anything, but to make a difference in the lives of others. And with that, we will forever miss him. Thank you.
First of all, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to the Namie Foundation for coming up with this great initiative for Gambia teachers, and also thanking the Gambia Teachers Union plus the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education for collaborating with the Namie Foundation to support the welfare of Gambia teachers in recognizing their efforts in this country for shaping the society who are the children, and also making sure that the well-being of every child is a concern to the general public. Teachers and students, as I always used to say, teaching and learning doesn't only have to come from the teacher alone or the student alone or parents alone. It has to be a triangular stone soup, as I always call it, Sinkiri Berasabo in Mandinka. If we want the quality education of the child, the parent and the teacher has to collaborate, plus the student, him or herself, has to collaborate to make sure that the welfare of the child is the concern to the parent and also the teacher. If behind, let's the back of that child will not go forward, being it the parent or teacher. So I'm urging all parents, teachers, and students to make sure that this is a collaborative work, as the Namie Foundation are here to promote and encourage teachers. So let parents and students also tie their belts and also know that the Namie Foundation is here for them. So this is what I have for the public, and also urging my fellow teachers to also continue working hard in school.
Well received message from whoever that was. Again. Following this, we are honored to welcome a man who is no stranger to education and innovation. The Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Professor Pierre Gomez, to deliver a speech and present a surprise award. A round of applause, please, for the Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much, MC. May the soul of Kejau rest in perfect peace. Your Excellency, the Vice President, the Honorable Ministers of Public Service and Basic and Secondary Education, the Namie Foundation, executive members, the Permanent Secretary, MOPSI, senior government officials, senior citizens here present, judges, teachers, ladies and gentlemen. We gathered here to celebrate excellence, to celebrate those who stood for the future. And we also very grateful that those who paved the way many years ago are here with people like His Excellency the Vice President, the Minister of Public Service. I think some of us, the young ones, and so we continue the service. But it's in the service in the service of the public. I want to thank Namie Foundation for this, for the teachers, many professionals. This is in fulfillment of what Albert Einstein said, that education is what will remain when everything is no more. So giving an award or recognizing the contribution of teachers, you are celebrating excellence, you are celebrating education. Education is the foundation of any sustainable development. You train the future leaders, but you also train leaders of today. When you talk about education, it's not about getting degrees, masters and PhDs and calling yourself professors. It's about character. It's about identity. We're celebrating 60 years of independence. What is our identity as Gambians? You've gone to school. What is your DNA? What are you putting forward on the table as a citizen of this country? What is your contribution to that development trajectory? What are you putting forward when you are invited to that banquet of development? That's education. It's the skill sets and character. But if you think that at the end of the day it's just the certificate, they're making a big mistake. And it's the teacher using different skills. Some of them will be even singing. Some of them will be even dancing. Some of them will be doing everything possible for you to get the message, get the skill set, and get the character. So these are people with such special gifts. Can you please clap for yourself? Because you are the best of this country. In other countries, other places, no, it's a journey, we'll be there. The best go to education. The rest, they go elsewhere. So know who you are, because you are the cream of this nation. So I want to congratulate you for having this moment. I want to congratulate the Ministry of Basic and Education, and also want to congratulate Namie Foundation for thinking outside the box. This is the moment. I encourage all stakeholders to support this moment, this type of activity, so that we will be able to give back to those who receive just some few dollars at the end of the day. But you see them pushing, them encouraging the students, and so on and so forth. Then we see their product. The only thing they will get, he was my student. What else? So, bravo to you. But I will not also stop here. without celebrating a special lady. A lady of substance. A lady who is highly patriotic. I worked with her. I'm known to closing late, but I can tell you this one has broken all the records. Because even at 10 p.m., the lights are still on in her office, then Gambia College, when we were all there. And first thing in the morning, she will be present. So, Madam, now, as you are fondly known, please continue to rise, continue to shine. Let the young ones see you with that zeal, that energy, that you are ready to give back to this country. You stand for the Gambia. You stand for what is good. And we will continue to celebrate. Thank you. Let me stop here, but before I go, because this is a very great opportunity, this is a great event, I want to state here that Mohas is very, very proud to be associated with this activity and be invited, and therefore we will work with the Minister of Basic and Secondary Education and the Namie Foundation to ensure that every year, we will give our token. Mohas will give their token. And token is all those 8 teachers who have been identified and to be celebrated will receive scholarships from Mohas in any university in the Gambia. Whether it's master's BSc, depending on level, they will get fully funded scholarship. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Sorry, Minister, but if you could request to hand we'll call them by name. Not sure if everyone is here tonight, but let's make sure that we are honoring the runners-up for this year's Gambia Teacher Prize. Babukar Iye Busu. Babukar Busu, are you in the building? Yes, he's here. Alaji MC Cisse in the house. Alaji Cisse. Is he here? Oh, there he is. A round of applause for Mr. Alaji Cisse. These are the runner-ups for this year. I have full hope that they will be the winners for next year. Babukar Baji. Is Babukar Baji in the building? Babukar Baji? I guess not. Biran, Mr. Biran Chun. Biran Chun. Great. Round of applause makes his way. Mr. Musa Turay. Musa Turay. So here, round of applause. Outstanding teachers we have in the Gambia, both from the Greater Banjul all the way to Falakoina. Mr. Ibu Juf. Mr. Ibu Juf, I see you putting your hand on your face. Mary Yang, I'm pronouncing that right. Mary is time. Take your time. Take in the moment. Let them appreciate you and make your Jammeh in the building. Thank you so much, Minister. Thank you. Round of applause, please, for round of applause. Minister. He gives some very, very inspired. In case you missed it, are going to be awarded this conference. In case you missed it. So a round of applause for that. And especially two that did not make it. So somebody passed the message in case they missed it. As you can see behind me, there's a special setup going on. Just ignore it for now. This special performance will come later on. Our next guest, who we wish was here tonight, but could not join us this evening, but will be represented. The Deputy Secretary for the Gambia Teachers Union, Mr. Esas Sow, I believe he's in here he is. He has a few words to share on behalf of the Gambia Teachers Union, one of the partners for this year's event. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mohammed B.S. The Minister of Public Service, the Minister for Basic and Secondary Education, the Minister for Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Professor Per Gomez, Hassan Suso, and members of the Gambia Teacher Prize Task Force under the leadership of Lamin Jaju, our international guests from the United States of America, Your Excellency, the Vice President, with your permission, please allow me to mention their names for a special reason. Glenn, Causilia, Amy, Daniel, Seka, of course, from the Gambia, Lucas, Ingard, Tiana, Bintu, and Al Hassan did not only join us to grace this occasion, but they supported in building capacity as well as providing essential teaching and learning materials and materials for our communities. At least, I was with them this morning at Charles Memorial Academy, where they donated essential teaching and learning materials, including laptops and tablets. Thank you very much. We appreciate your time. Gratitude is a value, so I have a moral duty to thank you on behalf of that. Senior government officials are present, the Chief Judge, Mr. Omar Diendur, and panelists, members of the Board of Directors of Gambia Teachers Union Cooperative Credit Union, Youth Executive Committee, Women's Executive Committee, members of the National Executive Committee of the Gambia Teachers Union, staff of the GTU Secretariat and then GTU CCU headquarters, the media, our honorable and esteemed invited guests, all other protocols respectfully observed. I am honored and privileged to stand in the stead of my General Secretary, Marie-Antoinette Jack, and on behalf of the Gambia Teachers Union to join you to celebrate the exceptional dedication and remarkable achievements of our educators on the occasion of the second edition of the Namie Foundation Gambia Teacher Prize 2025. The Gambia Teachers Union is proud to collaborate with the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education and the Foundation in this venture, as teachers play a pivotal role in shaping the future generations, and it is essential to recognize and appreciate their tireless efforts as silent nation builders. The Gambia Teacher Prize is one form of investing in education, as the scheme honors and supports our educators. The GTU therefore deems it very crucial for the development and progress of our education sector. Therefore, it is imperative for government, the public and private sector, as well as philanthropists to recognize the pivotal role teachers play in society and invest heavily in their professional growth and well-being. Mr. Chairman, Your Excellency, the Vice President, his guests, my dear parents. By celebrating teachers and investing in education, we ensure that our children receive quality learning experiences, promote equitable access to education, and ultimately contribute to the overall transformation agenda of the education sector. Let us come together and empower our teachers. We must inspire before we expire, as the future begins now. As we come together in this esteemed gathering, it is crucial to recognize the vital role that teachers play in shaping the minds and hearts of our future generations. Teachers are not just instructors. They are mentors, guides, and inspirations who channel their passion and knowledge into nurturing potential who crosses their path. Today, we honor and celebrate the unwavering commitment and tireless efforts of our educators who have gone above and beyond to provide quality education, instill values, and ignite a love for learning in their students. It is through their relentless dedication and shared determination that they create a lasting impact on the lives of those they teach. The significance of recognizing and appreciating teachers cannot be overstated. They serve as the cornerstone of our society, laying the foundation for a brighter and more prosperous future. Therefore, by honoring their hard work and excellence, we not only uplift and motivate them, but also inspire others to strive for greatness in the field of education. At this juncture, I would like to call upon the Gambia Teachers Union, the Association of Head Teachers of Lower Basic Schools, the Conference of Principals of Upper Basic School, as well as the Conference of Principals of Senior Secondary Schools, together with the MOPSI Regional Education Directorate, to urge their various teachers to patronize the scheme and help build the sector we all desire. In a world where challenges and obstacles abound, teachers are the beacon of hope, guiding our youth towards a better tomorrow. Their impact goes far beyond the outlines of the classroom, shaping the trajectory of our society and paving the way for progress and success. After all, we produce all professionals. As we gather to celebrate the outstanding achievement of our educators, let us reaffirm our commitment and resolve to supporting and empowering teachers in their noble pursuit. Let us pledge to invest in education, nurture the talents of our teachers, and create an environment where excellence in teaching is not just acknowledged and celebrated, but rewarded. Finally, and in conclusion, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the teachers present here today, especially our brothers and sisters and friends from the United States of America, to the winners, to the Ministry of Education and Namie Foundation. Special thanks goes to His Excellency the Vice President and his cabinet colleagues here present. Your dedication, passion, and resilience are truly commendable, and your impact immeasurable. May this annual award ceremony serve as a testament to the profound influence of teachers and inspire us all to continue championing the cause of education with unwavering zeal and fervor. Finally, to the winners and supporters of the Gambia Teacher Prize, very much. We appreciate your time, energy, and resources. Congratulations.
Cycles, teaching physical education in this main cultural education. When I become a winner of Gambia Teachers Prize, the message to the public. My message to the public, I love to encourage teacher to apply next year Namie Foundation. As at moment, they are the foundation that is standing the teachers. They want to what? They want the education level to go higher and higher. You see them putting their money, and also some of these things in teachers, they want quality education. So this will be my message to the public. This foundation, we will keep on praying for them forever and ever. I will encourage my teachers to be working hard in their schools. Not only classroom teacher. He said, I am just a classroom teacher. I'm not going to include myself in any other activities. My business will only be to teach and live. The teachers, I would love to encourage them to be participating in extracurricular activities, like encouraging the students, being with the students. Learning is not a war zone. You cannot just be in class and leave the students like, or you said, I will just be in what? I will just be teaching and living. We have to encourage the students, and we have to be the role model of the students.
The role model of the students. Well said. I don't know who that was again.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Mr. Malan Sane, a teacher from Bolibana Upper and Senior Secondary School. Firstly, I would like to thank the Namie Foundation, Ministry of Education, Gambia Teachers, this important collaboration. What I will tell the public is that I will tell my colleagues that to be patient in the system in the area of teaching and learning, because it is not easy. Definitely, it's not easy. It has a lot of obstacles and a lot of challenges. As a teacher, you encourage and motivate it and have to national development. The government also should try by all means to work together to empower them so that the teachers also can work hard. It should also develop in the area of observations, monitors, cluster monitors to work. So one also will monitor teachers, improve. The other one is the late payment of school improvement grant. The SIG, and that one learning in rural areas, because the teachers here there is lab in so therefore, if the government did not pay on time, therefore it is going to affect us in order for us to complete our syllabus. So I will pay school improvement grant on time. So finally, if I become a winner, it is going to serve as motivation and encouragement for us, to come and serve this job.
Okay, again, I don't know who that was. Tonight, we also celebrate.
She is the champion of gender equity in education. She has designed, facilitated numerous gender training workshops for curriculum developers, secondary school teachers, and higher education institutions. Her expertise has influenced national curriculum, national education policies, and contributed to the empowerment of women in academia and leadership roles. Her commitment to inclusion education is further reflected in her advocacy for students with disabilities, ensuring that their access to quality education. Attest to that, particularly with the competency test. She went all out for the being trained at Gambia College to be able to comfortably sit to the exams, and she's still pushing for that. Beyond her institutional leadership, Aissatou is an active researcher, as I said, an author, an international education consultant. She has co-authored publications on teacher training, gender, and leadership in education, contributing valuable insights to the global discourse on equity. Is evident in her continuous pursuit of knowledge, holding multiple degrees, including an MPhil and an MA. Highly well, as well as a BA in English language. She has also done specialized training certificates from Harvard Graduate School of Education, Dalhousie University, and other prestigious institutions. Her vast expertise has made her a sought-after trainer and facilitator in education leadership and curriculum, as I said earlier, and gender studies across Africa and beyond. She is cherished outside the Gambia, and she is valued outside the Gambia. Really elated that she is getting this one too inside. The Gambia Teachers Union and several secondary schools where she contributed in developing relevant policies and initiatives. Her dedication extends to community engagement, where she has championed initiatives such as the establishment of a crash program in Jajamburi. When the PTC extension was being introduced, we had quite a number of ladies around CRR, and they came in with ladies. When we discussed it, it was Aissatou who went to Peace Corps, got the toys she could get, and got us some mats. And we agreed with Amitage to be able to establish that. And that was how we were able to manage to maintain those female teachers to be in their classes while classes are going on, while babies are being taken care of. And she championed that one. And a nursery and a lower basic school at the Gambia College, because we still have teachers who are coming to Gambia College and they have problems in being able to manage their children at home. So there's a nursery, an ECD at the Gambia College and a lower basic, as well as support programs for young women and disadvantaged students. Before the establishment of the Basse campus accommodation, I can attest that there was a challenge for young girls from the provinces who attend the only campus that is in Birkama. Some of them, their parents wouldn't allow them to come because they don't have guidance and they are not allowed to live alone. Thus, no guardian, no college for some of those ladies. However, Aissatou has been hosting a number of them over the years. Still does. She provides accommodation, feeding for those girls to go to Gambia College daily and back at her own expense. And they still live with her. I know that, Anaka. She's a mother to past and present students of Gambia College. She's very patient. You see Aisatu walking towards her office, and you see the crowd of students waiting for her. She's patient. She has that ever-ready listening ear, and you hear the madam, my student, madam, my results, madam, my this, madam, my that. And still, I don't know how she does it, but you'll see that she's on phase, and she'll attend to them. She'll listen to all of them, and she'll address their issues. Someone just said it. She's a philanthropist, with students. They can push you to go into that corner, and Aisatu does it willingly. As she assists them financially, both financially, I know she is not happy for me to say that, but I have the right to say what I want to say today. I've been given the honor to do so. And she assists them financially when possible, and she facilitates avenues in solving their issues. She's reliable and dependable when called upon, particularly with us at MOPSI. Whenever we call, whatever program we have, Aisatu will be there with us. If she's not there with us, somebody will represent her, and absentee she is not. She's indomitable. Neither arrest nor detention will deter her from carrying on. And I know why I'm saying that. Aisatu, because of her work at Gambia College, you know what students are like. She was reported, she was arrested, and she was detained at some time. And the brother had to step in, and some of the education colleagues. And it never stopped her from carrying on. She's been on it ever since. Her life service to education, Aisatu's innovative contribution to teacher training, and her relentless pursuit of excellence in academic leadership is a truly deserving recipient of the 2025 Teacher and advocacy continues to inspire generations of educators in the Gambia and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the humble and gentle Aisatu, Madam, she is fondly called. It's a household name in every corner of the country, and I think all of us can attest to that. That's Aisatu now. Nice. I was elated a lady is receiving the award this year. So it was really a pleasure. Next of it.
To say that there are who here didn't want to be behind. To give them the principal of the Gambia College, stand up, please. The registrar, Mr. Abu Wakarba, Ajalo, Demba Yabo, they are in the house. And also the former registrar, Mr. Dese, who is now the Director General of the League. He's in the house. I hear all support Madam Morali. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. And the presentation, Ablai.
No, it's a Okay, we will invite the Honorable Minister of Basic and Secondary Education, Dr. Habibatu Drameh, to give his prestigious award. Madam Dawe, we are sorry for keeping you standing, but we wanted everyone to see you and recognize you for your long life of service. This is a well-deserved award. Please, a round of applause. This deserves a standing ovation. Let's honor a true legend as an educator. A well-deserved award. And in honor of her legacy, they want one more. Oh, they just her? You deserve a photo. You deserve one just for yourself. A round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Madam has been somebody who is very instrumental when it comes to the Gambia College as an institution. She has been working tirelessly to ensure the best interest of the college as an institution. She has been as the college is concerned. So having as long as the education in the to develop education in Gambia cannot be emphasized.
Looking up to. She has done tremendously, very, very well for the Gambia, and for that being the case, a lot of young teachers are looking up to her.
Mother has done a lot in School of Education. When she was coming, things were very, very rough. But with her dedication, she has initiated so many, many things, ranging from programs. We came up with a lot of innovations and programs, and developed or improved on the existing curriculum and even change, bring them in the School of Education. So the impact was so immense. It's so immense. I don't say all, because that's that you may not see that from the bettering the students and also the staff. It has impact on the staff of School of Education, because he was a leader who was very inspiring, was very accommodating, and a leader who people, whatever they have, we will sit with them, talk with them, and see the way forward. So he impact a lot from areas.
She is impacting on every life of a Gambian. Madam Daw's name is in every Gambian household because of the required number of teacher trainees she has trained in this college. Years back, she had a group of students that do not meet the requirement to be in the college, but some of us were enrolled. But before completion of your program, you must read the requirement, meet the requirement of an English credit in English language and other areas. So it motivated thousands of us to write to us, and then after graduation, we also transited to a he has made many Gambian level through her effort.
I'm going to talk about the impact that has on the every most good thing. A woman to be educated. She never leaves any woman to go away without something. You can be a person, but Madam Dow will make you something out of you. Because all the years here with her, the impact that it has, the students, female students, even male students, I cannot say it all.
Her name alone is almost now a brand in this country. Anywhere you go in this country, you say, Madam, everybody knows who she is. So that alone tells you about her impact. Her name is almost synonymous to the School of Education. And she's the one who has shaped up this institution from the beginning. So if you ask about her impact, one of the impact is shaping School of Education. And her name is almost synonymous to teacher training in this country. There's no teacher in this country who doesn't know her. If you ask anybody who has School of Education, will tell you a lot about her. She's a real educator with her courage, with her patience, with her expertise. So when it comes to impact, I think she impacted almost everybody in this country, because if you want one teacher, that means you have trained everybody, and the number of trained is countless. So there's no sector in this country where you wouldn't find one of our students.
It is important, and for that being the case, it is paramount we have somebody who listens to people, and for that being the case, we have seen that in her, that she listens to people. Had is a problem have solved, and with that from her, listens to solving those problems for you. So for that being the case, we see her as somebody who is outstanding there and always ready to solve educational matters, not only solving educational matters, but also initiate new educational programs and activities for the younger generation of the Gambia.
She's somebody that the students like and they listen to. In fact, I wish if I had watched one of graduation, when Madam stands, the whole crowd shaking. That shows her commitment and contribution in school of education.
Just coming to Gambia College, School of Education in particular, just ask anybody about Madam Dow. I, for one, benefited from day one when I came to this college. I can say she's my main mentor, but also as the head of school now, because most of the things, if I need any advice, if I have any problem that I need to solve, usually she is the one I consult. So standing out as an educator, Madam is a very courageous person. Madam is a very open person, both to lecturers and students. And it is now when she was when she was the head of School of Education, sometimes people will come here even up to 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night, and you will find her here with students.
Madam's service delivery or her performance in the Gambia College cannot be overemphasized. As I always alluded it, she is one of those who championed the online courses, which is a big plus to the Gambian College as an institution. Having these online courses will help the students and the education challenges.
Okay, that is a well deserve dedication. Hey, Madam Dow, I wish you were my teacher. Congratulations once again. Next, I have the honor to welcome someone who also believes in the power of education, the Honorable Minister of Basic and Secondary Education, Dr. Habibatu Jammeh.
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremony. I want to begin by sharing also my grave and continue to pray for the departed soul, our brother and colleague, for a rest in peace. Ya Rabbal Alameen. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Mohamed B.S. Jallow, my senior colleague, Honorable Ministers of Public Service and Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, the Chairperson of Namie Foundation, Al-Hassan Suso and wife, Vice Chairperson, the National Panel of Judges, of course, the Chairman of Judges, Mr. Omar Jane Dur, the Gambia Teachers Union, partner of the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, present, delegates from the United States of America and friends of Namie Foundation, distinguished regional winners, our mothers and fathers here present, all other protocols duly and respectfully observed. To say, it gladdens my heart this evening at this momentous occasion to celebrate the beacon of hope of our country. And of course, these are the teachers, the educationists of our nation. This evening, it is just not a celebration, it is a tribute to the remarkable teachers who shape our future with their dedication, passion, and innovation. I am highly delighted to be in your midst to recognize the extraordinary achievement of these people who have gone above and beyond in their commitment to fostering knowledge and nurturing the young minds of our dear motherland. The Teacher Prize Award is a brilliant initiative, I must say, dedicated to celebrating the excellence in teaching and leadership that is vital for our nation building. Before I proceed, I wish to take this opportunity to extend my profound appreciation to the Gambia Teachers Union for the strong partnership, and of course to Namie Foundation for their dedication to empowering our teachers and to see them through in attaining their mandate as they provide services to the educational sector. Your support and belief in the power of education are what drives all of us forward. A special thanks to our MOPSI team for the tremendous support and collaboration with the Namie Foundation and GTU to see this event to be a success. Tonight, we honor not only the 8 remarkable regional winners, but also the legacy of extraordinary contributions to education. The Lifetime Achievement Awardee, our dear Madam Aissatou Ndao. I want, on behalf of the MOPSI family, want to appreciate the good work you have done to the education sector, or have given to the education sector, that you have inspired a whole lot of young people in this country, among whom, of course, we are one, and we want to say we are so proud of you and will continue to celebrate you. And I want to thank Namie Foundation for the initiative to celebrate Madam while she is still with. As we continue to celebrate the outstanding accomplishment of our teachers, let us renew our commitment to innovation and excellence. Together, we can create an environment where every teacher is recognized for their important contributions, inspiring generations to come. And this evening is about igniting a passion for our education, fostering collaboration, and reinforcing the important role of teachers in our society. Therefore, let us unite and continue to uplift and support one another as we strive to transform education for the betterment of our country. I want to take this opportunity to appreciate each and every one of you for the support and for the belief that only through empowerment, empowering our teachers, we will find a way, not only to provide the educational services we need as a country, but to see every teacher to grow and thrive and achieve their career objectives. On that note, I want to thank you all for your kind attention.
I will start by thanking the organizers of this program. Express themselves and then, show the public what they are doing. No nation can develop without education. In fact, it's the keystone of any nation. We have doctors, lawyers, engineers, everything starts from education. So, the message I have for the public is this is an opportunity for educators, that the public should know that education, because it is very important, we should take it upon ourselves to make sure that we support the teachers, give them all the right tools and the mechanism that they need to make sure that they can shape the minds of students, knowing very well that students are the future generations. Any nation that plays with this education sector, in fact, education, agriculture, like food and health, are the key stones of any nation. Education being number one, because education trains those agriculturists, those doctors, lawyers. So you cannot just ignore that part. So the message to the public will be to support teachers, help them to save the minds of the students so that they become better people tomorrow to develop these nations. Namie Foundation, the opportunity that they created is to give these teachers the platform, right, to express themselves, because they recognize that education is key, right? Other institutions, before they came in, I have never had this type of initiative. Namie Foundation came, they created this initiative for the teachers, thereby making us express ourselves and also to be recognized that we are also partners in nation development. It's an opportunity to make sure that teachers are also seen as guys who are on top there. So I'm very thankful to Namie Foundation for this program and this initiative, and I hope teachers can learn from this, and then students can see that dedication can be paid.
Well said, very well said. Okay, I'm going to do this in a way that some of us will remember, or some of you are still doing it. If you hear your name, please stand up. Amadou Kamara, Ibrahim Agay, Samba Jallo, Mohamed Kande, Angelique Aissatou Mendy, Hawa Jaite, Babukar Sise, and Malang Sane. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you forgot, I want you guys to remember these are the stars of the evening. Give them a round of applause as they are moments away from finding out who the national winner is. You can please take your seats. Thank you. And now, a moment of great prestige. To address us as our chief guest of honor, please welcome His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Mohamed B.S. Jallow.
Thank you very much. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Honorable Ministers of Public Service, Basic and Secondary Education, Tertiary and Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, our esteemed guests from the United States of America, the chairman, the chairperson and deputy chair of the Namie Foundation, representative of the Gambia Teachers Union, the judges. I also recognize in our midst Mr. Baba Silla, who is also a renowned teacher and writer. I'm looking around, but sometimes you miss this. So if I miss you, although one person I cannot, the bread and the cassava and beans, he knows himself. So, organizing committee, most importantly, our honored, our residents. Good evening to you all. The media and all other protocols and respectfully observe. Permit me to know it's not. I think it's recognized. I'm sure some people, when Mariama was speaking, some people might have felt, oh, she's talking a lot. But I can assure you, she has not even touched half of what she was supposed to say. Just to show you how important Madam Ndao has been as far as the education fraternity is concerned. So it's an honor actually to be here and share this moment with you. Somebody mentioned Mrs. Mbai. May her soul rest in peace. I wish she was here with us to celebrate with you. But this is something that you deserve, Madam Ndao. Everybody knows, like everybody has said, in the whole country, if we say Madam Ndao, everybody knows who Madam Ndao is. You go to the Gambia College, all the students, everything is about Madam Ndao. So we thank you for your contribution. I know that listening to some of the videos, you know, as always, as teachers, we always like the Wolof say, "Daha ganari uharisa sohla." Because some of the teachers talk about SIGs, you know. but I can assure you that the Honorable Minister can confirm we have addressed that. I think problem of SIG is a thing of the past. It's a thing of the past because this is something that I actually chaired in my office to address that together with the Minister of Finance. I see Mr. Isaso nodding. Yeah, you know, we have addressed that. We hope that will be a thing of the past. And I'm sure because you are from looking at the video, you are from teaching at Bolibana. But I'm sure if you ask the people who were there the first time, the four teachers in Bolivana, what was there and what is there now is like day and night. So one of the first speakers talking about resources in education, and I think Bolivana is a good example of how much resources is gone in there. For people who don't know, Bolivana is at the eastern tip of the country. You see. So, but anyway, we thank you. I will not waste your time because as teachers we can continue to talk, and I don't want to bore you with that. It is a profound honor for me to deliver remarks at this prestigious gathering, a night dedicated to celebrating the livelihood, the lifeblood of our nation's progress, our teachers who have gone above and beyond in shaping minds, building character, and nurturing the future of the Gambia. This occasion further emphasizes the importance of education and the role that teachers play as transmitters of knowledge in empowering individuals, strengthening communities, and driving economic growth. It is a known fact that behind every educated citizen, every skilled professional, and every leader, there is a teacher who inspired them, challenged them, and guided them. Teachers and educators play a foundational role in shaping individuals and societies. Their contributions extend beyond academic instruction to fostering moral values, critical thinking, and social responsibility. Our teachers are not just educators, they are nation builders. Investing in quality education and supporting teachers is one of the most effective ways to ensure sustainable development and a prosperous future. No country can progress without investing in its teachers. Teachers are not just conveyors of knowledge, they are the pace setters for the social and economic transformation of a country. They mold our future doctors, engineers, policymakers, and entrepreneurs. They instill values, ignite curiosity, and equip young minds with the tools needed to build a better tomorrow. Events like tonight reinforce that teaching is not just a profession. It is a calling, a noble pursuit that saves generations. As a government, we remain committed to strengthening the education sector by improving teacher training, investing in infrastructure, and ensuring that our educators receive the recognition and support they deserve. I extend my sincere appreciation to the Namie Foundation for spearheading this initiative, a testament to their unwavering commitment to education and excellence in teaching. To the organizing committee of the Gambia Teacher Prize, your dedication in making this event possible is commendable. To the panel of judges who have undertaken the difficult task of selecting tonight's winners, I thank you for your integrity and service. A special appreciation also goes to the Gambia Teachers Union and the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education for their tireless efforts in shaping education in the Gambia. Your role in advancing quality learning for our children is invaluable. To the winners of the Gambia Teachers Prize, I extend my heartfelt congratulations. Your dedication, passion, and innovation in teaching are changing lives and transforming our nation. The Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology's commitment to providing scholarships and advanced learning opportunities to our educators ensures that teachers remain empowered, skilled, and equipped to meet the evolving needs of our education system. This kind of investment is essential for sustainable development and innovation in the Gambia. In this room, whether you are an award recipient or not, know that your work is deeply valued and appreciated. You are shaping the destiny of the Gambia, and for that we honor and celebrate you tonight. Congratulations once again to all the winners. May your dedication continue to inspire excellence in education, and may we all leave here tonight with a renewed commitment to supporting our teachers and strengthening our nation through education. And I think normally I also recognize the presence of Jaliba Kuyate. Not because he's a musician, but he's a teacher. So I always I'm not sure whether he's still in or he has stepped out. Yes, the famous Jaliba Kuyate, because I always recognize your, because people see you as a musician, which is what you are. But for me, I first see you as a teacher. And I could recall, you may not recall, but I could recall whilst I was doing teaching practice at Old Josuang Primary School, and there, at that time you were on this music program with Jalibana Kanute, Fabala Kanute. I think you could recall. So on that note, thank you very much and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
I am Samba Jallo, a teacher at Sibanor Senior Secondary School. I would like to say that the teacher prize is something that is very key, and I'm so grateful to be selected as the regional winner. I believe that the general public, we should always try to be motivated, because whatever you are doing in this world, you should have passion for what you are doing. As a teacher, you should always be ready to serve your country to the best of your ability. The knowledge that you are giving to the kids, nobody knows what those children are going to be in the near future. I believe that we should all come together to support our education sector, and I'm encouraging all those stakeholders who are out there to come together to support Namie Foundation, to support GTU and MOPSI in this crusade. It is a very important crusade, and I believe that is something that is motivating teachers. And I want to encourage all philanthropists to come on board to make sure that this initiative continues in the future. Having to become the winner of the national prize is a great recognition. It's something that will add value to you as a human being.
Bambo tata de Fati. We are Tedelina. Bambo tata de Fati Yamena Kamfele.
Gambia molu alina madio tendum sanyi mani nunu watambida ne adikaira go go go. Kaira toma mbela mansosa daud bangola tempuma anada fango sunde. Kaila toma mbeda banso sado bangola tengu anala fango sunde ila ye. Tubabu tilola banko mol manseo nyana bela banko kan ye molu tombom kankanta anewala ini bara musolga wallahi alawi mariama bila bafalola sali wedunya kamuda sasudo nye kamuda sarai nye kamuda winyadisi kamuda sali nye kamuda esa jon boli kamuda alaji farma yenkan joyazu hofad sada uda jore bankuta ini munara janiyo idalam bangola sabo di salona kile kesonga mangia idipenda wana dikambea ini mwanara ya kwaska pokundi yale sado ila demokrasi le nyoma ya sado ay Gambia nindi tengo la de sado ini nguna janiyo Gambia banko na independent manyomas jangumani alinga karage aigide abaka bugasize iyo sadauda mbele sabo sadauda iyo sadauda ambele sabo sadauda iyo sadauda ambele sabo sadauda wagagiru sise more iyo sadauda Allah baraka alimbara. Thank you. Ni ajenga doti nyina independent wala bekeri. Okola Mariama Namie la Mariama akema la msaada wadate ama makono tole wuladna. Your Excellency, the Vice President, I am asked to deliver only music and no speeches. But allow me to say this in words. I must confess that I'm greatly honored to be associated with Namie Foundation and the teachers as a whole. I'm proud, really very proud of Alassane Suso. I am related to him in many ways. You know, our griot family, because of intermarriage, all of us are related in a way. And not only that, the saying is evident that one is a teacher, as the Vice President rightly said. So I was in the classroom. So that binds us again. Anyway, I am proud. Thank you very much for everything. Now the Namie song. Gambia tijol kaira tilindana Namie kama burana dakal sendendia Gambia tijol kaira tilindana Namie kama burana dakal sendendia Papa Susosera na alfalemo yana ala sanfa madu wallahi Gambia tijol kaira tilindana Namie kama burana dakal sendendia Papa Susosera Namie Kafur, what is Namie Foundation? Namie Foundation, well, let me teach you the Bulu. Basic education in Gala. Category Semendua. Bindu jata susosora anwele kafuri no manyoti. Abaka kwa alu. Anasa mzuzo kapo wale. Ana kende wale. Bello sura. Andu gabo alu. Andu ga. Anasa ini mara anasa susu. Alasam suse nyimul nasir kendo mole di Gambia Papa suse dima alasam suse abala wada min dole sajo le mabamati wallahi Saja yin olobodo Namie sakili bado Walai Namie sakili ba obodo jumale do Jali bamba suso sora Jali bamba suso sora Dol Gambia Walai Suso di malasab for alasiyinke yenani dole sodo ya sodo Gambia alakangani yorojo papa sodo di bara sajo di malasab sajo bodana sakalo Namie sakili babo de jali bamba suso do sora sora Turay kendo kendo Ola jali bamba suso sora sora kendo kendo ala barka Londo yeywa Namie ka fo dino wujina bitambo Tiya yeywa Londo yeywa Namie ka fo dino wujina bitambo Sal suso Yeti jelu be pesa America millions unika pula Alea jelata di benya ko atele fosa awodo sono ako indedana America damade be zambala musa bawdo dole mutambira pour tijolu France na baso do tijol dam mon signo mo isina baso do karandiro do Allah da fanan alafta tijoli ye bulo du nyobulu buri tijoli America tijolu isika nyokumba bo isina vaso no nyobulu wala yisabu ala yejo ngani yoda ala san suso nimbara inimara ala bejo la ngani yimado la Gambia tijon wallahi adollen Namie la hido mola katijas awas badu jam wari mbewle be kono bi identa kanna katijas awas badu jam wala kena bi February 15 wallahi Namie tijon Namie kafo morning, Gambia to you. Bandu de dinyo yo. Alikambenta kanyimbe ngosobo jambi 15th of February Ndayo be on ekonomi Alasan suso no adresabu Anana muso Bintu jada Kili ajada Nubara America tijol, Gambia tijol. San baka kabu. Wallahi. America tijol, Gambia tijol. Ala san baka kalsi kari kabu. Wallahi. Ala sari yo bele dogu. Ala sikari kabu nyami. Asikeno di America tijol. Ala san baka ala ma Agora casamos Namie mama malemo Namie baba jumalato ala yijani bamba susosora sora kendo geboya wallahi Tulukaba Dami kabukela na bakali sentetia Dami abijol Kaira tulukaba Dami kabukela na bakali sentetia Dami abijol Kaira tulukaba Dami kabukela na bakali sentetia Ala baraka Alayejo ingani yolela birata ganyeta America mbe wole fokanu misiko kono bado bidon ka sawno men soto falba moy la nyama ticha million saba ticha wudi keme fula atele fosta wolu kono ala sana yew awodo le diala ayo miro soto jela ani inspiration of ko nyimanya na dana America jamba dunga samba wulu din kirato min kita Gambia wali nying teachers prize sabu jak another aning education wali bulodu nyobul basic and secondary education ka jeko teacher dam mawlu nyong awodo faransi keno jak to serve as an encouragement teacher sido ko lafa the incoming teachers nzafale ko nafabe sotula sako ala sani nyim paso men dati nafafele sa dunda teacher ko nak albe dunna nyin twinin nyol ko do kata America ka murnan kata dinkira dolto fere jamal be sotla teacher ko no men ya lon ko nyi haynan e alimbe duwa ngangane duwa di ala sa susola anin Namie Foundation fo yedame ngaba arsi futaje ala baraka Pusumadango, Ayimara Poma. Jana kara itadingo Ayimara Poma TikTok. Sagamane na muzojo bade Ayimara Poma TikTok. Aiza Gambia Ayimara Poma TikTok. Sagamane muzodini yange Ayimara Poma. Tombongo jina bisau Ayimara Poma TikTok. Aida jawa jada TikTok Ayimara Poma. Kinda sabe Ayimara Poma TikTok. Kinda sabe Ayimara Poma TikTok. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the legendary Maestro Jeliba Kuyate and his band. That should calm the in this room, because I believe we all know what comes next. Yeah, because I do. Thank you. Okay, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that was fun for each and every one of us, and especially our international guests. This is how it's done when the Kora Maestro is in the house. I'm glad you all got to experience that firsthand. If we can all please take our seats, we are able to get to the most important moment of this evening. Jaliba and crew, if you could please take your seats. Okay. Now for this moment, I would like to invite the second most important people of this, in this setting, which is the national judges. Would you please join me on stage? A round of applause for the national judges to come on stage, because they had the most difficult task of selecting our finalists, and also the difficult task of identifying our national winner. National judges, could you please join me on stage? A round of applause, please, for our national judges. And at this moment in time, we would like to first award all the regional winners for their outstanding dedication and making it this far. This is a nice setting. This is a very nice setting. I guess no one has anything to say. Right? Nobody has anything to say. We're just going to present the award. You just have to. Are you going to say something? Now we'll hear a few words from the Chief Judge.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, I would want you to pardon me for the poor quality of voice today. But before we start, I just want to introduce the judges. On my far right, we have Mr. Baba Cham. Next, we have Mr. Sekou Barrow, followed by Mrs. Rohi Silla, followed by Anna Nancy Mendy. On my left, we have Mr. Mamadou Diallo. Then we have Dr. Abdoulaye Jadama and Mrs. Emily Gomez. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, the honorable ministers present in the persons of Mr. Babukar Boy, Dr. Drame, Professor Pierre Mendy, Gomez, not Mendy, Alassane Suso and Bintu Suso, Aishatu Ndao, and my classmate and friend, Baba Silla. We were classmates in the 60s at Armitage High School. Our friends from the United States of America, you're welcome. Guests, awardees, family members, friends, teachers, my colleagues at the Gambia Teachers Union, my colleagues at the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, and all protocols duly observed. Our task today is to unveil the winner of the national prize from the 8 awardees from the regions. But before we start, I would want to first of all express our gratitude to the Namie Foundation, particularly Mr. Alassane Suso and Bintu, the support you have given us through Mr. Lamin Jaju, the chairperson of the Select Committee, Mr. Esa So and GTU for always giving us space at the GTU headquarters to have our meetings, the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, the Permanent Secretary and staff for giving us all that support. Let me start with this, with the national judges. They did a very good job. It was not easy. It was not easy because they had to travel through all the corners of this country to make sure that the task we are given has been done in the most desirable manner. Let me say this. It is not easy to select, but then you have to put in certain instruments to make sure that that happens. The whole mission started with applications, shortlisting, and we had the regional interviews. That is the second stage. But the final stage was very cumbersome. Cumbersome in the sense that the judges, the national judges, had to travel to the various schools of these 8 awardees. And that is the most important aspect of it. This night, you have witnessed, or you have seen and heard, all of them in their public messages. You've seen the videos. But let me tell you this. That is not the whole story. That is just a segment of what we were looking for. So that what has been said should not be the whole judge of the selection. There were other instruments that we used. We had rubrics that we were looking at. And we were triangulating those rubrics with what we found on the ground. And what did we find on the ground, or what were we looking out for? One was the teaching skills, how the teacher is able to articulate himself to an extent that he or she is able to captivate the attention of the students and get them participate. That was just another segment. We also wanted to know how this participant or this awardee is able to contribute to the life of the school. What contribution is he or she making in making sure that the school becomes what it is desired to be? Another segment is, what is the contribution of this awardee towards the community? What participation are you doing? What added values are you bringing into the community? Another segment was, what is the relationship of this awardee with the teachers, the colleagues, with the students, and how did this awardee impact the advancement and the life of the students? So we were looking at so many things to arrive at a decision. Yes. So these are, I'm saying this because all of you have been here for quite a long time. You've been sitting, you've been waiting, you are in suspense. But it is important that you also have a gist of what we were looking out for. On that note, and on behalf of the... Okay. Okay, all right, okay.
Sorry, we're just doing a little bit of chatty. Okay. And now we would like to award each and every one of the regional winners. I would like to first invite the Honorable Minister of Public Service, Mr. Babukar Boy, on stage. Please, a round of applause, please. And first, I would like to call Mr. Samba Jallo, please. Could you please make your way on stage? A round of applause, please. Sorry, yeah, no. Please stay, Honorable Minister. Okay, from Region 2 West, we would like to invite Mr. Ibrahim again, please. A round of applause, please. Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Minister. Thank you very much. A round of applause, please, for the Honorable Minister of Public Service. Is you all right? Very sorry. From Region 6, we would like to invite Mr. Malang Sane. A round of applause, please. And we would like to invite Mr. Lamin Jaju to present this award. Let me finish with this. Sorry. And the second one. Yes. At this stage, I would like to release the national judges. I don't want to keep you guys standing here too long. My apologies. Please, a round of applause for the national judges as they make their way back to the seats. They have had a difficult task, and I'd like to call back. I'll call back the chief judge on stage. Can I remain? No, you can. I'll call you back. From Region 4, Madam Angelique Aissatou Mendy. Sorry, here it is. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Judge.
It's a happy coincidence. My wife is Mandy. Thank you.
We didn't do it on purpose. From Region 2, please welcome Mr. Amadou Kamara. From Region 1, please welcome Mr. Amadou Kamara. Round of applause. And I would like to invite the Honorable Minister, Dr. Habibatu Jammeh, to present this award. Congratulations. From Region 5 North, please welcome Madam Hawa Jaite. Thank you, Honorable Minister. Thank you. Round of applause. I would like to invite the Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Professor Pierre Gomez. Please, could you join me on stage? A round of applause, please. And also invite the regional winner for Region 3, Mr. Mohammed Kande. Congratulations. And last but not the least, from Region 5 South, Mr. Babukar Sise. Thank you, Honorable. Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations to all the regional winners. Okay, I think it's safe to say we can all drive home safe and see you all tomorrow. I wish it was that easy. But we can all feel the nerve. I can feel the nerve coming out of this table and from those two over there. You have a tough task. So I would like to invite the Chief Judge himself back on stage, because only he knows, or is that table that know who the national winner is. I wish I knew, so I could actually take the person to the corner. I have the honor to invite His Excellency, the Vice President, Mr. Mohammed B.S. Jalloh, to present this honorable award. Please, a round of applause, please, for... And also, I would like to invite... Oh, don't worry. And now I'll give the mic to the Chief Judge to announce the winner. You can sort of bribe him so he can be quick about it, but it's up to him. So good luck to you all. I am almost signing out.
Thank you very much. The national winner of the Gambia Teacher Prize for 2025 is Angelique Aissatou Mendo. Last year,
Careful, careful. 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 But it should be here. Better to come down this way. Huh? Get it. Exactly. Thank you, Honorable Minister. Thank you, Honorable His Excellency, the Vice President. I thought they do it. Right? We are not done yet. There's still one more presentation to go. So, DJ, I would like to invite Mr. Alassane Suso. We are not done. She still has one more to go. All right, I would like to invite Mr. Alassane Suso on stage to give us a closing remark, and we have one more surprise for Madam Angelique. Mr. Alassane Suso giving the closing remarks and appreciation.
Which mic is it? Is it all working? Okay. Okay. That one? All right. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, it is morning now. First, I want to start by extending our greetings to His Excellency, the Vice President, Honorable Mohamed B.S. Jallow, Cabinet Ministers, Dr. Jammeh, Professor Gomez, and Mr. Boy, GTU leadership, members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. As we come to the close of this remarkable evening, it is truly gratifying to be standing here today witnessing what just happened. I stand before you with a deep sense of gratitude, pride, and a renewed sense of hope for the future of this country. What we celebrate today was excellence in education, but it's more than that. What we celebrate today is service. It is Martin Luther King who said, "Not everyone can be famous, but everyone can be great, because greatness is determined by service." The men and women we recognize this evening spend their lives in service to others. When you look at their videos thank you. Yes, definitely worth a round of applause for them. Yes. When you look at their videos and the testimonies from their community members, you truly feel a sense of impact that they have made in their communities. And as the saying always goes, people get celebrated in public for what they have done for years in private. And these men and women today are being publicly recognized for the work that they have done privately for years in their different regions. So congratulations to the 2025 regional and our national winner of the Gambia Teacher Prize. So congratulations. Just one more round of thanks to our national judges, and because this is not an easy task. You know, Amy and I serve on a number of judging panels in the States. We know the difficulty of it. But what's challenging with their task is the trajectory that they had to undergo in traveling all over this country in very remote parts to identify and also identify the skills and verify everything that has been submitted. So for one more time, we extend our gratitude to the national judges. Thank you guys very much for what you have done. And second to last would be our selection committee. These men and women over the course of the past months, every Sunday, regardless of where they were, they will leave whatever they were doing and be on that call and make sure that this event becomes what it is today. Give it for the selection committee, please. And I know that Mr. Namie has said it, and I know that she'll be so embarrassed for me to do this, but I do have to thank my wife. Yes. Yes. You know, they always, you know, and Lamin eloquently, you know, alluded to it. This would not have been possible without Bintu Jata Suso. And definitely. Mm-hmm. Yes. So I always say, I'm the public face, but she's the one who makes everything happen. And they always say that, you know, success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. And with Bintu, I am able to achieve both. Yeah. So thank you, honey. I love you. Yes. Oh. Yes. Okay. Our kids are watching right now in the U.S. I'm sure they're screaming. But lastly, to conclude, there's one individual that we really want to highlight. And this person has given so much to our selection committee today. But before I get into her story, just one more group to thank. I said second to last. The last group is our folks who travel halfway around the world to be here with us today. And Bintu said it earlier. You know, the day they left the U.S., it was a huge snowstorm. One of them traveled to Frankfurt and Istanbul to make it to the Gambia. And the other one spent 3 days in Brussels and Barcelona and Morocco to get here. And they could have easily canceled their flights because, you know, what for? So, but they believe in the power of education and connection. So, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with us. Okay? So, the person we want to recognize lastly is Mariama Chow. Yes. After a lifetime of service, well, to be specific, 40 years. That is not 40 days, not 40 months. 40 years. But not only the number of years, but the quality of the service. Because the day of her retirement last week, it felt like a national celebration. Yeah, and rightly so. You know, she was first introduced to us last year when Mr. Ba moved to Dakar for another, position. He was part of the selection committee for MAPSI. And we were like, come on, what are we going to do without you? And he said, I'm giving you somebody much better than me. And that statement, honestly, is true today as it was when Mr. Ba said that. Not that he's better than Mr. Ba, but the level of service this woman has brought to our organization is something that we will forever be grateful for. So thank you so much, Mr. Chow. Madam Chow, and you can come up here to receive your certificate from your new bestie, Bintu Suso, and that will conclude the night for us. Thank you, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, one applause for Madam Chow. Oh, yes.
I'm not on the program, I'm sorry. But Madam Chow, like Alassane said, is my new best friend. I am telling you what this lady can do. Like, I have never met anybody. I've learned like her. I've learned so much from her. Her dedication, her tenacity. She will not give up. I tell you, you have a problem, she's the woman. Thank you so much for everything you've done for our foundation, for the selection committee, for the U.S. delegation. A lot of the things that they were able to experience is because of you. Thank you. We love you. Thank you so much. Before I sit down, I want to thank, I know we've thanked a lot of people. I want to thank one specific person. I'm not fair. There's so many people to thank, and that is Pa Abdul Wage from Wax Media. Please, all of the beautiful videos you saw, him and his team, we did not pay him. He's doing this. All of you regional winners that saw him going up country for a whole week, he left his job. He has a full-time job, full-time studio. But he said to me, when I first introduced this concept to him, he said, "Bintu li suñ hewla." That's what he said to me. And you know what? This guy takes his own money and he pays people to be here today to make sure this event is successful, like his own money. I'm not even paying him. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, really. So if we have a lot of people who make this event happen, who make this event successful, that you all might not get to see, but he's somebody that I can't leave the night without thanking. Thank you so much.
Huh? Okay, so we're done? Okay. So, I have the honor, since I had the honor to start open this, I have the honor to close it. Oh yes, there is something. Madam Angelique, see, since you rushed off stage to take a picture instead of waiting for us to finish, could you please back on stage? Applause for the national winner 2025, Madam Angelique. Just so I can explain, we don't know who the winner. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yes. Should I give her the permission? Okay. She wants to say a few words. I will allow Madam Angelique.
God be the glory. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. All glory goes to God, for without Him, this day would have never come to pass. In the most special way, I want to extend my sincere gratitude to the Namie Foundation in collaboration with the Gambia Teachers Union and the Ministry of Education for all their endless efforts in honoring and celebrating teachers. Indeed, this is a great initiative because teachers are the backbone and beacon of hope for every nation. This initiative is not only empowering teachers, but making us realize how important we are. I pray that the good Lord will continue to guide, protect, and keep providing for this foundation to grow. Amen. To the judges, I want to register my sincere appreciation for your countless and endless effort in helping recognize the best teacher from the regional selection to the national selection. May God continue to see you through all your endeavors. I want to extend my sincere gratitude to my parents, siblings, family members, friends, my former and current principal, my students, my colleagues in shaping the lives of the students, and mentors who have been part of this journey. Your belief in the power of education and in me fuels my passion in breaking barriers every day. I am deeply honored to receive the National Teacher Award 2025. This recognition is not just mine, It belongs to every student who dares to dream, every teacher who goes beyond the call of duty and works tirelessly to make a difference, and every advocate for education who believes in breaking barriers. Education is the most powerful tool for transformation. It is not just about impacting knowledge. It is about impacting lives, break barriers, open doors, and empowering minds to reach the full potential. I have dedicated my job to ensuring that no student is left behind, especially young girls in the rural Gambia who deserve every opportunity to rise, lead, and strive and shine. The award reframes my commitment to empowering, uplifting, and breaking barriers so that learners, regardless of their background, location, or gender, can achieve greatness. To my girls, some of them text me that they are watching. This award is dedicated to you in the most special way. Thank you for pushing me hard every day to be a great role model. So that you can be great. With limited access and opportunity, you never stop striving and working hard to achieve greatness. I am so proud of you all. Winning this award is a reflection of our motto, breaking barriers. And you know what? The journey has just begun. My girls to the world. A piece of advice to all teachers. We are truly change makers, and let's keep pushing hard to help the young generation break barriers. To all students and every young mind striving for excellence, the world is yours to conquer. Keep pushing, keep believing, and keep breaking barriers. Together we are unstoppable. Thank you for this incredible honor. The journey continue. My girls to the world, together we are going to break barriers. Thank you.
Okay, it is my honor to announce that every regional winner is awarded $50,000 for making it as the finalists. And as Madam Angelique is our national winner, she will get $100,000. And all of you regional winners, including the national winner, have been all awarded scholarships to any university in the Gambia at any level. Congratulations to you all. There is a big check with, it would have been your name on it, but we didn't know who the winner is. So we just left it empty. So I'm sure you'll be happy with that. You can write your name on it. Right? So, and ushers bring in the check and you can have a photo with, okay, she has a request for her family to take a photo with her, receiving the stage. The Namie Foundation Vice Chairperson on stage to present this huge check to Madam Angela, to our national winner. Hey, come. Oh, please come. Thank you to the Vice Chairperson of the National Namie Foundation. A round of applause one more time, ladies and gentlemen, for the national winner of the Gambia Teacher Prize 2025. And on that note, thank you, all of you, for joining us here tonight. Congratulations once again to our finalists and our winners, our honorees. Drive safe, and remember, if you see a teacher tomorrow, say thank you. Because they asked if you did your... because they did ask if you did your homework. Good night. See you next year for Gambia Teacher Prize 2026. Have a good night.